It's been a great trip. Oregon and Washington, it's like you're in paradise.
You're going to see magnificent redwood trees, rugged coastline. You're going to experience nature at its finest.
The Pacific Northwest Tour is really unique in that you have such a wide variety of landscapes and different cities and different cultures, and it's a pretty awesome experience.
This Gate 1 tour of the Pacific Northwest begins in Seattle, Washington's culturally rich city on Puget Sound. Next, we travel to Mount St. Helens to learn more of the volcanic eruption before continuing into Oregon, where we will stay in Portland, nicknamed the City of Roses. From there, we'll explore the picturesque Columbia River Gorge, visit a winery in the lush Willamette Valley, and stay at a beachside hotel in Newport. We continue our journey along the coast through the Cascade Mountains to visit one of the crown jewels of the country, Crater Lake National Park. Next, we head for California, where we will visit the monumental Redwood National Park, home to some of the tallest trees on Earth. Our journey continues along the coast, where it concludes with a stay in San Francisco, where we can explore the city's many attractions from our central location in the famous City by the Bay.
I really was surprised that our hotel in Seattle was right in the middle of everything. To be able to look up and see the Space Needle, it was amazing.
Seattle is a really cool start to this trip. You get to see all the sights and sounds that make Seattle what it is. Everything from Dale Chihuly's Garden and Glass to the Space Needle, then on down to Pike's Place Market.
One thing I found fascinating about the Pike Market was watching the men down there with the fish, how they're throwing them all around. It was a fun thing to watch. It was very entertaining.
The Glass Museum that's right there at the Needle, that was out of this world.
The Chihuly exhibit was beautiful. The colors were unreal. The best part was going into that garden at the end. It was so colorful. And then to be able to look up and see the Space Needle, it was great.
Mount St. Helens was amazing. The scenery was fantastic. It was just absolutely gorgeous.
Unbelievable how nature just took its natural course and is beautifying the area there again. That was really awesome to me to see Mount St. Helens. Actually, I think that was probably one of my best moments.
Oregon is a beautiful place. It's a treasured jewel. This is a place that is unique, has beautiful forests and rivers. We've got the Oregon coast. It is a place you have to see. It is like no other place in the world.
We head to the Columbia River Gorge. The beauty is breathtaking.
We really enjoyed Multnomah Falls. Beautiful, in with the forest around you and having the mist in your hair.
It was breathtaking. The mist coming off the water, intermingling with the sunshine breaking through and giving it its great colors. Just a wonderful day.
We just went to Newport last night and having the hotel right on the water, it was beautiful. I walked on that beach and that was a highlight of the trip.
Here in the Willamette Valley, we have beautiful places to visit. One of my favorites is the wineries, and Oregon wine is the best.
The view there was beautiful, to see the vineyards and the amazing work that they do there and the great wines they produce. Our tour guide was fabulous. She really knew what she was talking about and she made it fun. You didn't want to leave.
My favorite part in Oregon was the Oregon Dune ride. We were able to go up the dunes and then we had to look down, and it was really like being on a roller coaster in the Sahara Desert. It was so much fun, but they were safe. That's important. They were safe. So I never felt afraid. It was just exhilarating. We had a great time, and the view was gorgeous.
Crater Lake is probably one of the most unbelievable places that I've ever been. Words just don't do it justice, and you have to be there to truly experience what it's like to see Crater Lake.
You can't even describe how beautiful Crater Lake is. The blue sky, the blues in the water, and then to have snow all around. And it was fun to be there, just looking at God's work. It was amazing. Really a spectacular sight. Beautiful.
And the next day, we head down to the Redwoods.
You truly are able to walk among giants and to go to the Founder's Grove and to see those magnificent trees and how they've stood the test of time. And it can be a spiritual experience when you're there, being able to walk among those trees.
It was almost otherworldly. but also spiritual at the same time. I love the redwoods.
And then finally, we're going to end up in San Francisco.
In San Francisco, there's so many opportunities just to learn and to enjoy the beauty of the city. Places like Chinatown, the oldest Chinatown in the United States, to Fisherman's Wharf and taste fish and all kinds of shellfish that were swimming in the ocean that morning.
I would highly recommend people coming to Pacific Northwest. It took us 70 years to get here, and that was way too long.
Well, you're going to a place that you don't know anything about. To have somebody to guide you through it is more enjoyable and stress-free. And as we get older, we want to make sure we are stress-free.
This is my 10th Gate 1 trip. I find them to be excellent. I would find the guides to be very good. You cannot beat the value for it.
This is my first trip with Gate 1, and I'm very pleased with the trip. Gate 1 treats you well. They take you to the best places, all for a very, very reasonable price.
It's been fabulous. This is our third Gate 1 trip, and we really enjoy the camaraderie with the other people, and sometimes they can be lifelong friends.
I would highly recommend coming to the Pacific Northwest and using Gate 1 travel.
So come to the Pacific Northwest with Gate 1 Travel. Not only will you get to meet some amazing people, but you'll be able to experience nature in all her splendor and glory.